Zenless Zone Zero's first anniversary is here, and our reward is more and more performance issues? Well, considering Zenless Zone Zero actually launched on July 4th last year, perhaps this anniversary is giving us a nostalgic look back to the performance issues from the technical test. Ah, remember this? Well, it seems to slowly be coming back. This update has a lot of frame rate and frame time issues, so I better not dawdle. Let's jump straight into this performance review of the latest update for Zenless Zone Zero on PlayStation 5. To quickly recap, the game still targets 4K on the standard PlayStation 5. This can easily be seen with this side-by-side comparison with the PC version at 2160p and 1440p. There are no graphics modes to choose from, as well as no VSync toggle for this HoYoverse title. Ray tracing is disabled for the test during this video because do you really want the game to perform even worse? So, online I've seen a lot of talk about the Swabian Temple restoration event, and how disabling it improves the game's performance. This is inherently false on PlayStation 5. I delayed this video and retested the game to be sure of it. On the left, the restoration event is disabled. On the right, the event is enabled, with every available slot filled with a bang boo at work. As you can readily see, the performance when walking around Phalium Heights is identical regardless of if the event is running or not. Remember, this test was done on PlayStation 5. I do not want to entirely rule out the possibility that it helps on PC or mobile, but on PlayStation 5 this event is not the cause of the performance regressions in this update. I even tested this in battle. Once again, the event is disabled on the left and enabled on the right. As you can see, the drops in performance on both sides are of equal value. Obviously there's some variance due to the fact that I couldn't exactly replicate the same moves at the same time, but there is no massive performance degradation due to the Swabian Temple restoration event. With these two side-by-side comparisons out of the way, I hope that at least the viewers of this video can stop spreading the falsehood that you can fix the performance issues in this update by simply disabling the event. If you thought it helped you, that was unfortunately just a placebo effect. Before we switch away from Phalium Heights completely, let's look at how it performs at each time of day. This new hub area is just a drag to walk around. The frame rate and frame time graphs are completely unstable with frequent jumps in the frame time graph. For an anniversary patch, this is really disappointing to see. First impressions matter, and this update has made this new area leave a particularly bad one. Switching to Lumina Square, you can see that with Belle running around that the performance here has continued to regress patch to patch. Having Ellen run the same path as my last video at each time of day reveals a new stutter that appears to happen on the regular at Lumina Square now. My current theory for that stutter at Lumina Square is the new interior of the cinema loading in and out of existence as you pass it. Now moving on to 6th Street. While the performance isn't as bad as it was in the technical test, it is still worse than patches prior to 1.7. I honestly cannot understand how this area has regressed so much from 1.0. While I can understand characters with more physics being a potential issue, it shouldn't be this bad. Again, this anniversary patch continues to disappoint. A highly requested area to test on PS5 has been the Lemnian Hollow. The currently accessible area for the Lemnian Hollow is the Aerospace City area, and oh boy does it chug. Interestingly, while DRS does not engage in other areas outside of conversations in Zenless Zone Zero, it does appear to engage in the Aerospace City area during both conversations and battles. It does not improve the frame rate, but it existing in this area might signify that HoYoverse knew this area was too big for the PS5. Perhaps we may even see this trickle down to every battle in future patches. I'm going to give you a break from my commentary and let some full-size clips I tested play. You can use the chapters to skip to your desired test or straight to my wrap-up of this performance review. While you watch the upcoming clips, remember that for a smooth 60 FPS experience, we want the frame time graph to be as flat as possible. Each frame needs to be delivered in 16.67 milliseconds. Every wobble, jump, or spike in that graph indicates that frames are no longer being delivered in a timely manner, which results in the game feeling awful to play and is the reason you are likely to see missed or delayed button presses. So, as the following clips play, keep an equal eye on both the frame rate and frame time graphs.
There it is.
All exits are now sealed. Get to safety. Neutralizing the threat.
My place. Be gone.
I'll manage things from here. Your journey ends with me.
I pledge my honor! Gotcha!
What?
Things are about to get violent.
No one.
Heads up!
Sure.
This ought to do it.
How do you like?
I shall refine the unclean.
Coming through.
This'll be painless. Sighted.
This won't hurt.
Hands up! Better clear out.
Okay. Off the button.
Standing by.
Following order.
You're under arrest.
Please, don't resist.
No restrictions. Fire at will.
Justice is served. Save yourself. Catch you in the next life. Yep. Hands up. Cross the line and you get stuck.
Gotcha now. Focus. There it is.
I won't betray your trust. All exits are now sealed.
Oh, that's amazing.
Securing the perimeter.
There it is. Front off!
All exits are now sealed. Out of the way.
My pleasure. Make way for the undefeated champion! Be good!
Nothing slips through my defense. We fight together. Countering.
Zenless Zone Zero's first anniversary is honestly a disappointment from a technical perspective. I enjoyed the story, but it was a drag to get through considering all of the issues I pointed out in this video. Nearly a year has passed with 8 total major updates post 1.0 and the game continues to have its performance issues get worse rather than improve patch to patch. With new traversal stutters baked into hub areas you'll have to frequently roam around, this update feels more like an accidental celebration of the issues that plagued the technical test, rather than an anniversary of the public release on July 4th of last year. I said this in the technical test video and I'll say it again. This update needed more time in the oven. It isn't even the actual anniversary month for the game, and with the random game bugs and horrific performance issues, I struggle to understand why HoYoverse decided to release their anniversary patch in such an awful state. When the new boss battles require well-timed parries and dodges and you can't even achieve it due to the performance issues, you have to wonder if HoYoverse actually tests the game on PS5 or even cares about console players. I've told commenters on my channel before and I'll say it in this video too. As long as PlayStation 5 users continue to spend on this game, HoYoverse will have no incentive to fix the performance issues that plague the game. I also think part of the blame should fall on PlayStation 2, since they should not be approving games with performance problems like this on their platform. Don't get me wrong and assume I hate this game. I clearly do not, as I've continued to play it and acquire new agents as the story progresses. I just do not enjoy how prior to this patch, many players have ignored the issues and blamed others for having broken PS5s, which was never the case. In conclusion, Zenless Zone Zero's first anniversary is a disappointing update that makes a fun game perform even worse. If you didn't already own a PS5, I would strongly recommend against buying one just for Zenless Zone Zero. With that said, thanks for watching my performance review for this disappointing update for Zenless Zone Zero on PlayStation 5. If you want to see me continue to cover Zenless Zone Zero on this channel, let me know by liking this video and commenting just that. If you like gacha games and want to see how they perform on PlayStation 5, then please consider subscribing if you haven't already.